Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia with our Necromancer, Arkane Deathbloom. And, as you can see, we're currently in pursuit of some Drow Surface Raiders. There's 50 of them, and 124 of us, but do bear in mind that many of us are not very good at fighting, so let's see if we're able to do something to them. I just came across them as I was making my way to the 4 ways in, because we very badly need to invest a little bit of cash in... Oh no, don't attack them, please. Oh. Yeah. Could... That didn't really work out too well, did it? No. Well, that was sad. I was literally very excited about attacking those drow, and then it was just like, no, because we're gonna send all the Kurgid Khanate vassals they have. Great. That was fantastic. I actually wonder, do our undead units get better during the night? Because it says night creatures are strengthened. Maybe, maybe not. Well, anyway, we are almost there. Ooh, some Death Knights. Now these are gonna be these are gonna be really difficult to fight, in my opinion. So we're probably not gonna attack them. I mean, they have 6 Shadow Knights. Personally feel like they're going to be pretty good. So let's just go into the 4 ways in like I had planned to do originally, and let's see what we can do. Whoa, everyone's rallying their troops apparently, as you can see, according to the text log right there. Very strange. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but maybe they're going to all launch attacks against each other and all that sort of thing. So let's take a look at where the... there's the Gnomish Bank over there. Yes, I want to make a deposit. I'm going to deposit 10,000. Yes. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so now that is going to turn into an absolutely insane amount of money, hopefully. Okay, so here we go. I'm very proficient in getting really rare and valuable items. You know, weapons and armor of great power. Don't ask how I got them. If you like what I have and have enough money, we might be able to do business. That sounds quite shady. Are you a smuggler or something? Says the Necromancer. I said no questions. Now, are you interested in seeing my wares or not? Yes. Alright, so yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things here. Necromancer Staff, Vorpal Sword, they're both extremely good. And the Assassin, I think the Assassin Sword is pretty good, actually. And it's, I think it's, yeah, it is actually randomized every single time. Gauntlets of Ogre Power actually do give, I think it is it +4 strength? Or is it +4 Iron Flesh? I could be misremembering that. The Healer's Ring. Now, that, in my opinion, is absolutely fantastic. It is 40,000 dinars. It's something that we will not be able to get in a while. Ooh, look at that! This guy can teleport us to any party, well, any party in town. Yes, any party in town. To any town in Calradia. How much? 1,400. Wow, that's actually pretty cheap. That is pretty cheap. Okay, so what is he's buying prisoners. Okay, well we don't really need him. And who's this? This is just an iron golem. Hello. Okay, so yeah, that's the 4 ways in. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, it is pretty cool. Okay, so I don't really want to fight the Blazing Hand if at all possible. I'd appreciate not fighting them, to be honest. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to make our way up to maybe fight some Sea Raiders. I actually wanted to fight those drow, but obviously you saw how that went. Alright, so it seems like luck may have crossed my path just now. As you can see, there are 88 Orc Raiders attempting to fight a band of elves. And as you can see, there's actually quite a few, I don't know, the Orc Raiders do have 9 Ravagers, and as far as I'm aware, Ravagers are very tough. So let's go and help the elves, I guess. That's what we're going to be doing. 129 against 87. I don't know if we're going to do very well here, but I'm going to try my best. I do have my fireball spell at the ready. Can I actually use it on a mount? Doesn't look like I can even use it on a mount, so I guess I should probably dismount. There we go. I can only use 1. Yes, that's how good my magic power currently is. Very bad. Okay, so let's just tell everyone to... Oh my. Okay, that's a lot of guys. And they do actually have a mage. They have a mage that's currently using some Missile Storm. Well, I have some mages as well, but I don't know where they are. It seems like yes, they're using Lightning Bolt. I actually found that Lightning Bolt was much better in the original version of Phantasy Calradia that I played, so I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna do very well here. Okay, so let's do this. That was not very good. That was not very good. Oh dear. Okay, whoa, that's dealing 0 damage? Are you serious? 0 damage from a vampiric bolt? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to tell everyone to charge in. That is their duty. I mean, the skeletons aren't even that bad. You could see they're actually doing some pretty decent damage, but they are going to die every single time we fight them. Well, fight with them, shall we say. But the point is, what's going to happen after this? Well, our necromancy skill is going to make it possible for us to, obviously, reanimate the bodies of our enemies. And that is, of course, then going to mean that we'll have even more in the way of zombies and all kinds of things. And what was that? Okay, there's some weird stuff going on there. Alright, so they seem to have remodeled the orcs somewhat. As you can see, the Ravagers and things like that are a little bit different than they were beforehand. So, yeah, they are very, very difficult to take out. I'm going to try and use some Vampiric Bolt against them. Nice! Okay, I killed some Orcish Raiders somehow. And I gained back some of my HP somehow. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Alright, so let's just continue to use that against this. Is that... Whoa, we're full HP already? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, a Bardiche. A Bardiche will deal with this guy. Yeah, there we go. That's what you get. Now, I think that our main goal should be, really, going forward with Arkane's character build, is to go for as much necromancy and as much magic power as possible, because you've seen the power of the magic already. I mean, what is this skeleton doing? Look at this. Look at this skeleton. It's like shadowing me for some reason. That's a bit weird. Get out of here. Get out of here, skeleton. I don't know what you're doing. You're being silly. Being very silly indeed. Alright, well, let's just take out this last Ravager. Well, not a Ravager, a Pouncer, but the Pouncers do seem to have much better stuff. So, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Well, we only have a couple of enemies remaining, so it shouldn't be too bad. And look, I mean, just look at how much damage. I mean, we're not even doing that much, but it seems to really make a huge difference. Okay, so let's see if I can... am I gonna kill a bunch of my own units here? Maybe? Oh, wow, that was really good, wasn't it? Oh, that was fantastic. Yes, it's because there's skeleton. It's because that skeleton. I need to find who that skeleton is, because he's gonna get, well, reanimated again. Yes. Dearie me. Not entirely sure what's going on with him. Whoa! I got murdered by an Orcish looter. Yes. I got murdered so hardcore right there. 60 damage? Wow. That's pretty insane. And I was starting to think that I was kind of immortal right there, but no. Unfortunately not. Well, there you are. We were able to achieve victory against a very, very large opponent. And I'm not talking about ogres here, no. We're talking about a very, very large Orcish raiding party. But now, obviously, we're done. There you go. So I'm hoping, even though I am knocked out, I'm hoping that my necromancy skill is still going to work. Are you serious? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do against this guy is I'm going to try... Oh, so I can use spells. I can use spells on horseback. Oh, that was a bit weird. I'm not entirely sure what was going on with that then. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to try and use my Vampiric Bolt to maybe get some health back so that maybe I'll be... There we go, that's a little bit better. So that maybe I'll be able to at least... Oh, wow. That is the slowest moving Vampiric Bolt I've ever seen. Yes, anyway, hopefully I'll be able to make my necromancy skill work at the end of this. I'm a bit dubious about it, though, because whenever in the past I've gone into these small skirmishes versus one enemy, it has always meant that the one enemy is going to be the thing that we're going to be getting loot from, and the one enemy is going to be getting, you know, a chance to reanimate it, and that's it. And hopefully that's not going to be the case here, because if it is, I'm going to be pretty irritated, because suffice to say, we took out a huge amount of them, and it would have been much, much cooler if we would have been able to reanimate, I don't know, 30 out of the 88, which would have been really cool. So maybe that will work, maybe it won't. I actually really like the current playing style that we've got here, of just overwhelming our opponent with huge amounts of units, I guess. Ah, we are able to do that. Okay, so I unfortunately don't have any prisoner management right now, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things anyway, because we're going to be making a good amount of money, you know, eventually. Okay, so that's... yeah, okay, so basically every single thing here, with the exception... ah, Nomad Boots. We can actually take those and use those. That is a pretty decent helm, but obviously I can't use it because it is not magic-based in any way. So let's put my boots back there and do some upgrading, and there we go. Okay, so we're just going to take the rest to sell. I've actually gained a lot of money just from selling things. There we go. Nice. Alright, so am I going to reanimate? Well, there's our there's our profits. That's actually pretty nice. Look at that. That's good. And are we going to reanimate? Yes. 8. Really? 8? Are you serious? I lost so many. Ugh. Okay, well, doesn't matter so much, I suppose. Okay, so let's get some more priests in there. And the next time, I suppose, the next time the dark mages, you know, start to reanimate, then we're going to get a huge influx, because I have 10 now instead of 5. I actually went back to the Obsidian Spire once just to recruit a couple more units, and that is hopefully going to make things much, much better for us. So, yeah, actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go by the river here, and we're going to just wait for some time, because I need to restore my HP. And speaking of that, I actually don't know whether I'm going to be able to find a companion that is going to be having a high wound treatment or surgery skill. I mean, surgery is not really necessary with the undead units, but wound treatment, first aid, certainly much more important. So I don't know whether I'm going to be able to find that, because all of the towns, with the exception of very few, are not allowing us to enter because of our necromancy ways. So that's a bit difficult, isn't it? That is a bit difficult. So I'm going to try to summon a couple more units if I can. I'm at 92, 97, 98. There we go. That should be enough. No, apparently I can't use necromancy skills anymore for some reason. Yes, I have heard reports from some of you that that does happen. And I'm not entirely sure why, because I have space. And I have HP, as you can see. So, bit weird, bit weird. Alright, well, if I can't, then that's going to be a bit sad, isn't it? Because I would have liked to have done that, because according to some of you as well, when you use necromancy and when you gain necromancy units, your party size increases automatically, because technically, you know, they don't want, you know, zombies and skeletons to take up all of your leadership skill, all of your renown and all that sort of thing. So that is a really, really cool idea. Unfortunately, it seems like maybe my summoning powers are a little bit broken now. So I don't know. But I'm going to try and find an additional bandit party, because we want to try and fight someone by ourselves and see how it goes. Oh yeah, by the way, I did get the Chaos spell. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can learn that, which is a bit weird. I have 2 spell books as well, because I thought it might be the fact that one of the spell books is full, and I needed to get another one, but that seems not to be the case. As you can see, I have a Scroll of Chaos right here, and it is not showing up. So I guess there's just a little bit of extra bugs going on that they need to sort out. But yes, anyway. There we go. Yes, all necromancers across Calradia are performing undead summoning rituals, and we have now 162. 86 zombies. Look at that. The dark mages did all of that. Thank you very much. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Alright, well, now all that is left is to find some unwilling individuals to attack. Alright, so I basically couldn't find any Sea Raiders. It seems like there aren't any in the mod, perhaps. I don't know, maybe some of the vassals in the area have killed them all, or maybe they've just been replaced by different bandit parties. And I saw a Death Knight party, and I thought to myself, yeah, should we attack that? Probably not. They had about 46 units, and a lot of knights. Yeah, a lot of knights. Anyway, as you can see, we have now arrived at the Orcish Raider hideout. And it would probably be a pretty fun idea to head in here. I do have the Shadow, Skeleton Warrior, Quiona is here, and I'm a bit worried about this personally, but hopefully we'll be able to do a reasonable job. I think the main reason why I probably can't learn that Chaos spell is because I don't have a higher magic power proficiency. That could probably be the reason, but obviously I don't necessarily know that for certain, so I guess we're just going to have to check that out next time we get 18 intelligence, which is what I need now. So let's just continue to murder people and hit them over the head. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm surviving so nicely. I suppose that is due to my Iron Flesh skill at the moment, because that is absorbing a bunch of the damage that is being dealt to me. So pretty good, pretty good. And yeah, I actually think that the first class showcase is actually going to be coming pretty soon as well. So if you're looking forward to that, then no, don't worry about it. It's coming pretty soon. Anyway, there you go. I think we're pretty good. We've already killed so many of them. We've already killed 4 of them. I say so many. Yes, yes, very, very many of them. So let's try out a fireball, shall we? Yes, that did not work out, did it? Certainly not. Okay, well, hopefully my allies will actually start doing something, because they seem to be a little bit pensive, you know, a little bit, well, uneager, I suppose you could say. I like this two-handed sword. Well, I like this two-handed weapon, should I say. I love the Bardiche. I feel like it is a very, very cool weapon. And maybe the Orcish weapons are actually just as cool. I'd like to try those out. That is for sure. Okay, so... Oh, what? We lost a Lesser Priest? Are you serious? Well, they are actually quite... Wow, these orcs are actually pretty good. I mean, they're just regular raiders, and yet they have really good armor, and their... You know, their weapons are decent. I mean, obviously I haven't gotten hit by one yet, so obviously that is untested, I suppose. But if it's able to kill a Lesser Priest, then I suppose that's kind of decent, I guess. I mean, look at how much damage they're able to do. 17 damage just with thrown weapons. Pretty decent. There you go. Take that one out as well. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else want a piece of Arkane Deathbloom? Well, it seems we're actually losing. Are you serious? Are we actually going to lose? Come on now. I've got my Vampiric Bolt available. Okay, I hit a friendly troop. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether I hit a friendly troop, because I still get HP back, which is exactly what I want to see. I think the, I think the damage is a little bit incorrectly displayed, because the Vampiric Bolt was not really dealing any damage, and it dealt 6 damage and then killed him. So that doesn't seem right to me, because that guy usually has about, what, 50, 60 HP? So you would think that that would not happen. So, a bit weird, but there you go. We were able to complete our raiding of the Orc Raiders, yes. Fantastic. And actually some pretty nice helms here too. We really have to make notes of these, because you don't want to miss out on all that wonderful loot. Anyway, there you go. That's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you, still unable to summon some undead units, next time.